joining us. This is our Lunch and Learn product series, and this week we have our guest speaker, Lynne Kildaw, from all the way from British Columbia. She is a Master Gold Manager and natural health practitioner. Lynne, with partner Ian, have been helping others through their clinic called Total Wellness for over 16 years. The couple center in on providing tailored health programs to meet the unique needs of individuals and their families. And they specialize on treating the body, mind, and spirit through nutrition and education. And Lynne is going to be speaking to us today on the product called ADC. And if you do have any questions throughout the presentation, please type them in under your questions and we will answer them at the very end. But right now, I'm going to turn it over to you, Lynne. Thanks so much.
Okay, well, hello everyone, and welcome to the second call of our Lunch and Learns. And the second product on our price list is pretty cool that throughout the next year and a half, we'll once a week, we're going to be exploring the price list. I know when I first started with NSP, I certainly took the time to become familiar with our fact sheets and all the products and went to sleep, reading 5 or 6 of them every night. So I really commend you for taking the time to do these Lunch and Learns. And hope you enjoy it, and I hope that we get lots out of it throughout the year and however long it takes us to go through the price list. All right, so the product today is called ADC. Now, it's kind of like alphabet soup, meaning, what the heck does that stand for? ADC is a Chinese herbal combination, and just a note to help you navigate our great variety of Nature Sunshine products, anything ending in a hyphen and then a capital C is a herbal combination based on traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM for short. As we go through our Lunch and Learns, we will go through the Nature Sunshine Chinese herbal line, things like AGC, which Donna will be doing in a couple of weeks, IFC, HRPC, STRC, and there's a whole bunch more. I'm very pleased and proud that Nature Sunshine offers these Chinese herbal combinations, as its history is steeped in over 5,000 years of wisdom, and TCM continues to provide primary health care throughout Asia, even in these modern times. And some say that over 1/3 of the world's population still involved with the Chinese, the TCM as it's called for short. So my background and training is not in TCM, but I know these formulas have been developed with the wisdom and the expertise of TCM specialists. So I don't have to necessarily be trained formally in the TCM to be able to enjoy and use these products. And it's very important because if we shy away from these Chinese herbal combinations, then we won't have the benefit of them. And we just need to understand what they're designed to help with. So that's what we'll be doing today. So ADC is considered a qi regulating formula. Now, qi is a very important concept in the TCM, or traditional Chinese medicine. And it is the vital life energy of the body, and it's considered essential for all life. Qi flows through the body following meridians. And if you've heard of Chinese acupuncture, acupressure, you've probably heard the word meridians before. But Qi flows through the body following these meridians, and the goal in TCM is to keep the Qi flowing unobstructed. Now, ADC is a formula designed to unblock stagnant Qi. In the US, this formula is called mood elevator. In Chinese, the name of this formula, which I won't even try to slaughter because I don't have the lingo down, but it translates to mean relieve anxiety and tension. And according to TCM, when the liver is functioning at its peak, positive mood may be maintained. So who wouldn't want a little more positive mood? Because the liver helps provide filtered blood to all the cells of the body, liver health and function can greatly influence your mood. I like to say if you have dirty blood, which the liver's job is to clean the blood, then you can have muddy thinking or muddled thinking. Undesirable blood compounds must be properly neutralized by the liver. The lymphatic system is also a key to keeping our blood clean. Our lymphatic system is like the vacuum cleaner of our system. It moves waste out of the body. And when you have a blister, that clear fluid is your lymph. The lymph system is over twice as long as our circulatory system and needs movement and deep breathing to move. And I think the lymphatic system is one of the most underrated systems that people don't understand. And this ADC has the ability to work with that. So ADC contains these Chinese herbs that may help cleanse and support the liver, which, as we discussed, is so important to keep that blood clean and to keep everything flowing. And it nutritionally assists the lymphatic system. And our lymphatic system is what helps us keep clean and get rid of the waste. And so those are two key things. And so when you have a better lymph and you have a better liver, it encourages an overall sense of well-being. It's a great formula for our modern stressful living. And so that's, sort of in context what ADC is designed to do. And when you read the ingredients, there's a lot of herbs you will not recognize. There's great places you can go to find out exactly what those herbs are, but just know that this overall formula is designed for you to feel better, as they say. So I do want to share a few stories so you can get a sense of how people have used ADC and how they've just welcomed it into their life. So these are a few of our success stories and some experiences that people have had. I worked with a young single mom who had numerous health problems, and she had a very depressed energy and feeling overwhelmed with everything in life. And she added ADC along with some greens, minerals, and probiotics. And she had a huge lift in her spirit and energy after about 3 weeks. So, as it's designed to help with your liver, your lymph, and give you a positive outlook and, relieve some of those. There's a word going around that ADC can stand for antidepressant. I think of it as AD adrenals as well. But just know that this is a special formula that has been designed specifically to help get our chi unblocked, get it flowing, and get us to feel better and a better outlook on life. Another elderly, she was 80-plus woman who was dealing with mental disorders. Her daughter, who had helped herself through her mental disorders with NSP, started her mother on some shakes and smoothies and ADC. Noticed huge improvements with the focus, clarity, and not experiencing any manic episodes. So those are a couple of people who have used it specifically for feeling better and getting a more positive outlook on life and getting themselves out of the way they were mentally thinking. I love the Chinese herbal line because it does seem to work on an emotional level as well. So, they're very, very interesting herbs, and the more you get to know them, the more you come to love them. I know that in Quebec, there's some people who literally have based their whole business on the Chinese herbal combinations, and they love them. And then the last one that I want to share with you for a success story, but one that will be of great interest, is traveling and jet lag. So myself and a few other people, and many others we've helped, have used ADC before long flights. They used 2 capsules a day before the flight, and they did it for 2 to 3 days before they took their flight, taking about 2 capsules of ADC, and then a couple during the flight, and if they needed, even a day after. And I know when I did this, I found that I did not even experience any downtime or lack of energy, which is commonly called jet lag. So this was pretty amazing, and something where it kind of just reset your clock, and it just made everything, the lymphatic system moved, the liver was clean, and we didn't experience all that jet lag, which I just think is, toxins building up and you have to release them. So those are a few of the stories, and that is my time for being able to talk about ADC. And now I do want to open it up for some questions, and I know Rancha's going to help us lead through that.
Absolutely.